Hi Gemini, welcome to your July How They Feel Next Move and Love Messages, Love Tarot reading. So Gemini, we're looking at the person on your mind, one you're thinking of, no matter your circumstance or situation, and we're just looking at how are they feeling about you right now. What could their next moves be, either in the connection or towards you, and what do they want to tell you, along with actual love messages as well, which we have a separate oracle deck for at the end. So we have the Whispers of Healing. Right now we're going to get you some opening messages with this deck, then jump into your reading. And this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male or female, general collective reading. But welcome in Gemini, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. Right, Gemini, so let's see what your opening messages are. July, How They Feel, Love Tarot reading. Let's see. Answers within, so we have 19, which is 10, which can be full circles, completions, new beginnings. Choice, 39, which is 12, which is 3. 3s are about growth, expansion, building, rebuilding. Mental repetition, 28, which is 10. So we do have two 10s here. And compassion, 2, which is about choices, decisions, partnerships, and unities. So it looks like this person's trying to make a choice of some kind, obviously. Trying to find the answers within. They may be stuck in their own head, their own mind right now, but they're hoping that you have a little bit of compassion for them as well. So, all right, let's see how this is going to go, Gemini. I think we're just going to jump into the tarot and see. It's almost like, yeah, they want you to feel compassion for them, but is it almost like a woe is me kind of energy? Like, oh, I'm just like stuck in my head right now and I'm trying to figure things out and decide, so just have a little compassion for me. Okay. All right. Okay, so maybe they're going through something. I mean, that could be something too. Or this is their own, monkey mind. But we'll see what's going on here. All right, Gemini. We have the Tarot de la Nuit. So do your reading with this deck. Then to close it out, we have the Masculine Madness by Bridget Rao for the closing love messages. And do keep in mind that females can be masculine. So let's see what's going on. Oh my gosh. All right, we're going to take that one. This is ridiculous. We'll take this one as well. All right. What's going on here? So let's see what we have here. Oh, the Lovers. There you are, Gemini. First card out that flew out of the deck. 7 of Swords. Yeah, so they're running from you. You see the person running. They're running from you. All right, let's get the first line out. King of Swords, another card of Gemini. Oh my gosh, but you're heavy in their energy. High Priestess, definitely could be a little bit of lack of communication right now. For sure. But we do have the Chariot, so it's almost like they want things to move forward with you, but there's a lack of communication with the High Priestess. King of Swords usually is about truth, clarity, communication. Also, King of Swords, sword people can be divorced, widowed, or been through some things, but that's also 2 cards of Gemini here. So you're coming up heavy in their energy, but I do see 7 of Swords can be running out of fear, avoiding all that kind of energy from you, which the Lovers is they feel the strong connection, but obviously they're running from it, right? And there's a lack of communication with you because we have the King of Swords, which is Gemini, male or female. But yet, it's very up and down energy here. Like, okay, yeah, I love Gemini. I have this strong connection with them, but I'm running from it. I need to communicate to Gemini about everything, but I'm not. I want things to move forward, but I'm stuck. Okay. The Chariot could be, moving, traveling, or distance. Usually that's positive movement forward, success, victory, balance. Could be fast energy, so they could be feeling like maybe things moved a little bit too fast for some reason as well. So I'm going to mention the signs as I see them, Gemini. It can be signs to chart people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. Doesn't mean it's not your reading, but we do have 2 cards of Gemini, and we have Pisces and Cancer. Devil reverse, though, is actually good, which is coming out of fear, negative thinking, toxic energies, doubt, worry, all that kind of energy. 3 of Wands could be right now, and 4 movement in love here with the Knight of Cups. All right, so let's see. Let's keep going here. Let's keep going. What else for Gemini? What are they feeling towards Gemini? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Sun reverse, not happy without you. That's for sure. 5 of Pentacles, so they're feeling lack and loneliness and unhappiness without you. Yeah, they do have the strong connection to you. 2 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. So it could have been something about commitment. Here, Ace of Cups reverse. I'm feeling like it's a newer connection. I'm also feeling like it moved forward very, very fast. Like you made the connection. You know, you were together. It was a little up and down, maybe a little rocky at first, but you were always constantly together, and things moved very, very fast, and it's almost like you're in a commitment already, and maybe it's only been weeks, you know, could be like 10 weeks or less is kind of what I'm feeling, which they may be feeling like that's a little too soon to be in a commitment already, you know, if it's only a couple of months or something like that. I mean, it could be days, but I don't think that's the case. So that's kind of what I'm feeling here. So they may be feeling like, you know, yeah, I want this, but it's just moving a little too fast for me. But they're definitely not happy without you. And they feel lonely without you. I definitely have that too. I mean, we have the 2 of Cups, which is basically the minor of the lovers, right? Leo, Capricorn showing up as well. Let's see what's on the bottom. Angel dealing Nui. So coming out of the dark into the light. I mean, I do like that. 8 of Cups, definitely there's some distance here, but judgment, there's the answers within. Wake up call, answering the call, judgment call, call to action, big decision, resurrection, things meant to be, discerning and figuring things out. So we kind of see here, yeah, I have feelings for Gemini. It moved, I think they feel like it moved a little too fast, but maybe they didn't really tell you that. Maybe they were afraid to say, you know, I think it just moved a little too fast for me. But they definitely aren't happy without you either. They definitely want to be with you. So, okay. I felt a little bit of up and down energy. Like do I just go with it, or do I step back? Do I tell them it's too fast? And I think they're just overthinking a lot here with this mental repetition. And they're hoping, I feel, with this compassion, that you'll understand where they're coming from. All right. So let's see what their next moves are going to be. What are their next moves towards Gemini? What are their next moves towards Gemini? Temperance. There's that soulmate alignment. Divine alchemy, patience, healing, balance, things meant to be, healing, Ace of Wands, exciting new beginning. This definitely feels like a new connection. Ace of Pentacles, oh my gosh. Knight of Wands, it could have started out a little fiery, passionate, but moved forward very quickly. The Knight of Wands does take action. That's my go-getter card. It's got positive cards around it. I don't always take it as a play, or I think a lot of readers do that for drama. But anyway, Knight of Wands for me is like the go-getter. They're fiery, they're passionate. They go after what they want. They make it happen. They're determined, strong, courageous, and brave. They make their dreams come true, right? Whatever it may be. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's been some holding back here. They do want this with you, but Ace of Wands is the fire, the passion. But the Ace of Pentacles is also the stability, the foundation, and taking it maybe a little bit slower, but it's still a solid, stable new beginning. I'm almost feeling like with the Ace of Cups reverse that we didn't let this love fully develop to its full potential before we jumped right into a full-blown relationship or commitment or something like that. But it is a soulmate alignment here, so there, I do like this soulmate energy. I mean, we got 3 cards of that. 2 of Cups, Lovers, Temperance. So we do have the action card here of them taking action after there's been some holding back. About how can we align this, right? Queen of Swords, there's truth, clarity, communication, which is a match to the King. So you may have great communication, great banter, you know, you really go back and forth and have that chemistry with the way you communicate, and it can be very witty and that kind of energy as well. But Queen of Swords is communication of, I feel like this was dating, but it moved very fast. 2 of Swords is like, I feel like they should have said something sooner and they didn't, and now they regret that, but they don't want to be without you either. That makes sense. Because 3 of Cups is like my courting, dating, getting to know card, right? It can also be reuniting. All right. So let's see, what else do we need to know? We have 2 cards of Sagittarius here. Their next moves towards Gemini. Next moves towards Gemini. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Strength. Oh, I do like that. Strong, courageous, brave, taking the lead. Strong connection cannot be denied. 7 of Wands, letting down their guard. Finally being open, vulnerable, and just putting it all out on the table. And being strong and courageous to do that. Like, I should have done this sooner. 8 of Wands reverse. So that could be the energy of just taking it a little bit slower. I definitely feel like you have been communicating a lot like you should be, open with each other. And that's very fast moving energy with the 8 of Wands in reverse. It's like, you know, slowing it down a little bit. 8 of Swords. Yeah, there's that mental repetition, overthinking things a lot here. 2 of Pentacles of being like that up and down energy, like I was saying. So I do like strength that overcomes anything. So I think they will take the lead here to be open and vulnerable and say, you know, I apologize, I should have said something sooner, but I felt like it was moving too fast. And then it did, and then I felt like I couldn't say something at that point because it's been, you know, like you could have went from dating 3 times a week to now, or a couple times or once a week, to we're together every day now. And it's like, oh my gosh, you know, this is really fast, you know, or something to those effects. 2 8s here, a 7 and 2 8s, with 3 8s with the strength card. That would be 24, which would be 6, very healing, balanced energies. So they do want to do this in a very healing, balanced way, but yet being open and vulnerable and honest, and hoping you'll understand where they're coming from. Let's see what's on the bottom here. 2 of Swords. So, you know, big decisions to be made. A little more maybe independence, single energy, but I don't feel like there's any kind of third party. You know, limbo. Things have been in limbo a little bit here as well, this whole situation. And, you know, they may say, can we just have like a fresh, clean slate, start, energetic reset, kind of start over, and kind of do this the right way of dating and taking it slower, or, you know, the right way in some way. Yeah, 3 of Cups behind it, dating, if that makes sense. We have Leo here. All right. So, Gemini, I think they're going to come forward here with some sort of communication first, because we did have that 8 of Wands right here in reverse. This may actually be face-to-face, so they may actually just show up out of the blue, out of nowhere, and just have a face-to-face and say, I hope you understand, but I really need to say everything I need to say. Can we talk about this? We'll just take it from there, but I hope you'll understand where I'm coming from. I do like that, but of course it's always up to you, Gemini. All right, so let's see what other messages they have for you. Then we'll get into the actual love messages with the masculine madness. by Bridget Rowe of Divine Essentials. But if it's resonating so far, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly appreciated. So one more row of clarifiers, what they want to tell you. Gemini. Let's see. Empress, I do view you as an empress. I see you as very worthy. A new beginning. Value. I do value you, worthy you, respect you. I want this new beginning. I hope you understand. Right? Knight of Swords. I'm being very premeditative about this. I want to do this carefully. You know, and this Knight of Swords is usually fast moving, rushing. This one's very poised and being careful. So that's the energy of slowing it down. Like, let's not rush anything. Nine of Swords. I'm a little nervous about coming forward and telling you this. But I do have a solid offer. You know, I don't want to lose you. I don't want to be without you. You know, but I just need to offer you something. Page of Pentacles, a drink, a date, a coffee. Let's go sit and let's talk, be serious about the whole situation, because I am serious about you. Seven of Cups reverse. Just like to clear away the illusion, confusion, everything that's happening here. So we got Libra, Taurus, Aquarius, Capricorn. Five of Swords. You know, no more sabotaging, running out of fear, or feeling defeated. Eight of Pentacles. It seems like I'm not putting in the work. I know that right now. I've been distant, but I want to be an Emperor, which is an equal to your Empress. But I'm hoping we understand each other. We can talk about this. We can move forward and just enjoy it and take our time and get to know each other on deeper levels before we get really, really serious. I kind of feel that. Like you may not have thought you knew each other as good as you thought you did, because you didn't take that time to really do the dating process the right way, or if that makes sense. The Moon. Yeah, there's a little fear, things unknown. I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm making big decisions here. Choice, decision, call to action. You know, I don't want to cause any harm or heartbreak. That's not my intention. And I want to be very clear, upfront, and honest about that with the Page of Swords as well. Page of Wands reverse. I'm trying not to be too excited about this because I don't know how your reaction will be, but I do want this to move forward. I mean, the Knight of Cups for me is courting, dating, getting to know, romance, moving forward, right? But we can't let the fire burn out of control either. The Ten of Wands. You know, we have to make some big changes here. Surprise, shock, revelations could be right now. Wake up call to be more stable, grounded. I do see myself with you, but let's make sure 100% before we jump in. And then what if you realize, well, we don't really get along? Like, you know, it's something's happening here. What do we do? Now we're kind of stuck. Let's not get into that energy, right? Let's be just very careful, wise, practical about the whole thing, right? That's what I see here. All right, so we got Aquarius here with the page. No, that's Sag with the Page of Wands. I thought that was the Page of Swords. All right, so this could be happening right now. I mean, we saw the Tower, the Fool as well. All right, Gemini. So let's see here. We're going to get you some Masculine Madness. Again, this is the deck. You can go look it up. I don't have any links. I don't know what she's doing now, but if you like it, you can go find it, I guess. Okay. And also everything you need to know is down below in the description box. All the links to everything about me, socials, everything, my other channels, and all the info you need. All right, Gemini, let's see. What am I running from? Confusion. Yep, so running a little bit here. So instead of just being very open, honest, and clear, they just ran, right? Which probably wasn't the best thing, so they hope that you're going to understand. I am drowning in my despair for you. So now they're feeling lost, lonely, and sad without you. Yeah. I am sick of pretending to be someone I'm not, wearing a mask. I feel like this is them holding back from speaking, like, let's just, you know, everything I said, slow it down or not move so fast. and they just kept not saying anything, not saying anything, you know, which is kind of like wearing a mask when you're not voicing your truth and having honest conversations, right? I'm absolutely obsessed with you. I don't see them going anywhere. I mean, there could have been a little obsessive, compulsive behavior here that got a little scary as well. Your light is guiding me home, beautiful, radiant. Yeah, you definitely light up their life, right? They definitely see you in higher light. I'm ready to be open my heart, intimacy. Yeah. So they do want this to be very open, intimate, but also doing it the right way. That makes sense. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you. So look at the 8s here, 8, 8, 8. And I just said that we had like 3 8s here a minute ago. That's crazy. 3 8s. Wow. So that's a confirmation for someone. All right, Gemini, that's what I have. So I do hope that helped, that resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.